Hey skiers, it's Bob with Skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. We've got an Elan Ripstick 96 for you today, and this ski has just been one of our favorites for a few years now, kind of ever since that last structural upgrade, adding extra carbon to the mix. This ski has really kind of found its home in that, intermediate through expert range. It remains light enough and manageable enough for intermediates looking for a wider ski, while it does have that higher performance ceiling to satisfy most experts who are looking to kind of have that top end performance, but again, not a terribly heavy ski. So if you're not a fan of metal for damping properties, you like the feel of a carbon-powered ski, that energy, that snap and that pop, this is a great choice for sure. It does have that high level of performance as well, mainly due to the sophisticated and technological aspects of the engineering going on here. There's just a lot that they've covered, and it really shows once that ski hits the snow. This ski does return unchanged structurally for this year, so we still get a tube light wood core. What they're doing is they're taking a lightweight wood core and then they're milling out these sections on the side, kind of along the sidewall, following the curvature of the ski. They replace that wood with carbon rods, and when we're putting carbon or other materials in a three-dimensional capacity, it really boosts the properties of that material. With Elan, they're using the rods, which are like a 360-degree application, and that you can definitely feel the difference in the energy of the carbon as opposed to a vertical stringer or a curved application of carbon. Just the tubes, they function both independently and together when you're loading the ski with energy. So you can definitely feel not only from the initiation phase, but once you get this thing up on high edge angle, you can really feel them flex and then provide that feedback to you on the back end of the turn. So tip, waist, tail, you can definitely feel that different use of carbon. It certainly has just a totally different feel than a lot of other skis out there that use carbon or metal. And then the other thing is that they put them in following the curvature of the ski, so they're not just laying straight. So they're already put in there with energy built in, with that kinetic energy. That gives it a whole nother level of pop and snap when you're loading up the ski. And then the second use of carbon here is their carbon line technology. Because Elan is able to build the skis asymmetrically, so we have a left ski and a right ski, they're able to put, this is the right ski, so there's an additional strip of carbon along the inside edge of the right ski. So that would be your downhill edge, and that's giving that portion more energy and more stiffness. So you're getting that higher level of performance without metal, without adding too much weight, and it really makes a big difference. The outside edge, so the uphill edge, is unencumbered by that carbon. That's giving it more flex, kind of more ability to follow along with that downhill ski, and just feels like that natural transition between turns is very easy and very smooth. And that happens on both soft and firm snow. When we get to the profile, it kind of makes sense how these things all work together. But this is the 180, and on the scale here at 1,730 grams. So for the performance you're getting, for the lightweight, this thing is a strong ski. It does a great job of mimicking metal with the use of that carbon, and just takes that performance to the next level. But since it's light, it is accessible to skiers who don't really want to put in that much effort. You can be somewhat lazy on this ski, which I appreciate. And then once you get it going, you can feel those carbon applications start to kick in and kind of meet you where you are in terms of that performance level. But yeah, that asymmetry shows in profile as well. They use their Amphibio rocker technology. So basically what they're doing is like twisting the rocker of the ski as opposed to having it just be kind of one level fore aft of the bend in the ski. They're giving it a little bit of a twist, and so the rocker on the inside edge, so this is the right ski again, so on the inside edge with the carbon has a longer camber profile, while the outside edge has a longer rocker profile. And so that means that the carbon and the camber combine to make a stronger turn initiation and a longer effective edge on that inside portion, while the outside is more drifty, likes to follow along. You can still put energy into it. It's not like it's just flapping in the breeze. You can still put energy into it, feel that uphill ski, track alongside. But especially in softer snow, it makes the ski feel considerably less hooky or catchy than anything else. You can definitely feel how that rocker, that slight twist in the rocker profile helps to get this ski just a smooth turner, left, right, left, right. Very easy to ski, super intuitive. And then the tail's just a little bit more traditional in terms of taper and shape. Not a ton of rocker back here, just a gentle bend, and then a little bit straighter in the cut back there. Definitely more of that spoony tip in the shovel than in the tail. In this 180, we're getting an 18-meter turn radius. So, if we look at these components with, a mid-90s waist, carbon power, lightweight, 18-meter turn radius, some but not a ton of rocker, we're getting a very well-rounded all-mountain ski. Has a skew towards the wider side and softer snow, mainly because, on firmer snow, it's still not quite as damp or strong as something with metal in it. It does great for the weight, but again, you're never going to fully replace that mid-90s ski with 2 sheets of metal and a dense wood core, Enforcer 94, Bonafide 97, stuff like that. But at the same time, those skis are very demanding. So this is kind of the alternative to that, where you're getting a good amount of performance, but with a fraction of the weight and the work. So if that's what you're into, this Ripstick 96 is just a great ski. Make sure to check this thing out here at Skiessentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.